option for 36 rupees, this option, call option for 36 rupees at the same time. Okay, on the 24th at the same time, this option was 36 rupees. We then, when do we sell it? When RSI is greater than 75, we sell it. Clear, everyone? We sell it. RSI above 75, we sell it. This is monthly option. Cipla is monthly option. At 2:15 on the 25th, next day. Do you want to see what happens to your option? From 36, it becomes 75. The call option of Cipla from 36, it becomes 75. You bought here, and this is how you get a movement. How much is that? You put in you put 13,575 rupees, and you get 28,000. Your option becomes worth 28,000. How much profit is that? More than 100%. More than 100% in one day. This is the power of options. This is the power of options, and doing it in a way that you can absolutely catch stocks which are just about to burst. How many of you who have traded options found this super interesting? Suddenly you felt like, wow, you can actually like filter stocks like this. Great. Wow. Amazing. Super. This is amazing. Super interesting. Yes. Wow. Okay. So after I've shared with you this, do you feel that, you are ready? That you can have strategies and systems that actually have very fixed rules instead of randomly following YouTube, Telegram, and all of those random things. And you don't have to put your entire day, you don't have to worry about it. You just set those filters and that's it. Yes. So this is the power of system-based trading. Okay. Now, next question is Pratik. How can we automate it? ये जो signals have come, how can we? Do I sit in front of the screen whole day? Do I sit in front of the screen the whole day and wait for it to give me signal? Is it possible? How many think it's impossible? Otherwise, you have to leave your job, right? You have to leave your job for it. Correct? So what's one way of doing it? You guys can put some alert, like it'll alert you. Like it'll alert you when that thing has come. But what if you are unavailable for when the alerts are triggered? So like SMS आया या फिर notification has come. What if you are unavailable during that time? You may be flying, you may be doing a lot of things, right? You may be unavailable that time. So it's not a great way, right? It's not a great way of just getting triggers and alerts and being able to absolutely, make a strategy work. We need to find a better way. We absolutely need to find a better way. Correct? Now, we will come to that automation. But before we come to automation, I want to go to the last part of peak, that is killing the risk. Okay, I want to come to the last part of risk, that is killing the risk. So I'm going to be sharing with you some untold truths of the share market, and I know for a fact it is going to blow your minds up. Okay, so guys, I know we love the strategies and all of that we have seen, but this part is very important, and this is going to open your mind up to something that is, you won't be able to, you will realize, oh, wow, why didn't I think of this? Okay. So please pay attention to this part very much. Okay. Let me explain to you what is here in the screen. Okay. So what you see here essentially is that 0 to 10 trade counts. Each of these cells represents the profit or loss. Green means profit, red means loss. Okay. Green means profit, red means loss. So here it is divided the first 10 trades. Let's say I gave you the strategy. Option strategy, guys. Option strategy or the rich breakout strategy with the layer. Any one of them. Okay. Now, first trade you take, it's profitable. You are happy. First trade you take, it's profitable. You're happy. Next trade, it's loss. Chalo. Then you have profit, 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 loss. This is normal, right? So out of 10 trades, how many are loss making in the first one? Three. How many are loss making? How many are red out of 10? Three. And how many are green? Seven. Green is seven. So what's the win rate? What's the win rate? 70%. Matlab, out of 10 times, 7 times you were right, 3 times you were wrong. Everyone knows na, ki you can't make money all the time. Sometimes in market you have to make loss also. Matlab, it's just part and parcel of the market. Everyone knows that, right? I hope. Right? Whoever tells you that ekdam 100% profit, run away from them, okay? If someone tells you 100% profit, then you run away. Ulta rasta pakadna hai. ठीक है? Always. Okay? So, one of the, now let's look at the second part. You can see out here how many reds and how many greens out here. 4 reds, 6 green. So, how what's the return? What's the accuracy? 60%. 60%. So, if I do from 0 to 100, and if I take the average of this, some 70, 60, 80, 60, all of that, okay, do you see that the actual average 70%? So a strategy is right. After 100 trades, the strategy is right 70 times and wrong 30 times around. Correct? 70% average means what? The out of 100 trades, 70 trades were correct, 30 was wrong. Correct? प्रतीक इसमें मतलब समझने का क्या है? So this is what everyone thinks how it is, okay? Now this is amazing. Next part, let's look at the next part. What if, what it actually looks like, okay? This is what it actually looks like, okay? So can you see here also the average is 70% at the bottom? Can you see here the average is 70% still? Yes, 70% still, 70%. Okay. Now, what's the difference here? How many of you know, can see what's the difference here? The difference here is that the losses are clustered. The losses are clustered. What do I mean by that? For example, think of it, okay? So let's say you have traded a badhiya, you have made profit, buy, buy, sell. Suddenly you come to the 42nd trade, loss, 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 loss. If you see 4 consecutive losses, will you not stop trading the strategy? Will you not stop trading the strategy? Yes, 99% people will stop trading the strategy. 99% people will stop trading. Imagine if you have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses consecutively. Will you not stop trading? Will you not stop trading? You will, right? But do you see at the end of the day, after 100 trades, after 100 trades, it is still 70 wrong, 70 right, 30 wrong. Is that the losses have gotten clustered together. Am I correct in saying that? Am I correct in saying that? Yes. Yes. Now, what is happening here, guys? That even though the strategy is giving you good returns, 70% accuracy, everything is correct, but you would have stopped trading the strategy somewhere here. You would have stopped trading the strategy somewhere here. Yes or no? How many of you believe that you would have stopped trading? How many of you believe? Yes. Yes. You would have stopped trading. Correct? Right? This is the difference between a profitable trader and loss-making trader. This is the mindset game. Because even though a professional trader knows that he needs to spread it out over 100, he can't just stop. Wait for 100 trades to play out. Sticking to the system is the winner. I can tell you for sure. You want me to, give you a matlab ekdam 100% guarantee ke saath I can say. I can give you guys, all of you the same strategy, right? Today. But some of you will make money, some of you will not make money. And this is the reason why. Because some of you will not stick to the system, some of you will stick to the system. That's the difference. When I was working in my professional career, I had a trader who had been working for 10 plus years and I had joined new. And that guy was making money, same strategy, and I was not. I did not have the consistency. I did not have the consistency to continue trading. Okay. Now, with that, I want to tell you something. Pratik, this is all very good, right? Pratik, this is very good. Okay. But how to overcome this, right? How do I overcome this, right? Now, how many of you have done SIPs before? How many of you have done SIPs before? SIP किया है सबने? SIP, SIP, SIP. Yes. What happens in SIP, guys? Money gets cut automatically. Money gets cut automatically from your account, right? Yes. You don't have to like every month, you don't have to go to the bank account and transfer, right? It goes automatically. Now imagine that you had to every month go and transfer money by yourself. Do you think that you would do it consistently? Do you think you would do it consistently? You will like, no, Trump war is happening, India-Pakistan war is happening. I will not buy. I will buy next month when it goes down. Yes or no? Tell me how many of I know I'm inside your head right now. It is very obvious because you will think, okay, now the market is, I'll buy at a lower price. True, true. And hence, people make money with SIP because of consistency, not because of they're smarter than you. Have I been able to light a bulb in your head? Have I been able to light a bulb in your head that it is some people put too much focus on the strategy, but consistency is not ignored. But consistency is important. That's the difference between people running after strategy, knowledge, information versus wisdom. And this is wisdom. Okay. Now, Pratik, this is great, but I am a human. Strategy, though, if I see seven losses together, I will panic, right? You will panic, right? If you see seven losses together, you will panic. How do I overcome this, guys? What's the way to overcome this? What's the way to overcome this? Correct. What's the solution? Solution is not only screening, solution is complete automation. Matlab, from searching the stocks to buying the stocks to selling the stocks. Give me a big yes in the chat if you believe that if it's completely automated, like how SIPs happen, emotion is gone. Yes, 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 absolutely yes. That is going to happen. Absolutely. This is what we are going towards. Now, you don't have to put anything. All you have to do is use the power of AI and come to now we are talking, Pratik, right? All of you have been waiting like this is strategy is good, everything is good, but now I want to make my money work for me without emotions, right? So everyone knows, let's go to the first two reasons. What's the first reason for using AI and complete automation? What's the first reason? First reason is, first reason is remove all emotions. Okay, you fight with your wife, you come and take out your anger on the market. You fight with your boss, you come and take out your anger on the market. Okay, so remove the human factor. Okay, remove the human factor. Okay, remove emotions. What's the next point, guys? Next point kya hai? Before I go to the next point, let me quickly, can I tell you guys a short story? A short story. Okay, a short story. Okay, now, what happens? There was this old man who was retired, who was just retired, and every day he would rinse. Okay. Now, initially, only a few pigeons knew about this old man, and they ate, they became stronger, they became bigger, they think, right? But with time, the more and more birds started coming into the park. Now, as more and more birds started coming, what happened? Each bird had to fight for the smallest grain of food. Okay. Each bird had to fight for the smallest grain of food. Yes, competition increased, right? So some birds thought, boss, if the competition goes up like this, I am not going to do. So they left. Now, have you guys seen that story where you guys have seen, right? If you're a businessman or something, if you have a shop and you sell something and you are the only person selling it, you have a lot of margin, right? You can keep margin. When there's less competition, your margins are higher, right? Simple. When you have less competition, your margins are higher. It's easier to make money. It's easier to make money when there is less competition. But if you are selling and then three shops open beside you selling the same thing, if three shops open beside you selling the same thing, isn't it like your margin is going to deprove? So the second logic, second reason is being adaptable. You have to do something which no one else is doing. How many of you believe that you have to do something which the others, majority people are not doing? Okay. You have to do something that the others are absolutely not doing. Unique something you have to do. Okay. And that is why we say you have to adapt. You look at this article here, guys. This is from Money Control article. Here are two algo trading firms. Graviton Research Capital based out of Delhi. Based out of Delhi. This is an algo. Can you see the revenue in the last financial FY23? 3,500 crores of Indian firm trading in India. An Indian algo trading firm trading in India. How much money they are making? Do you think that this is, and if they are making this much money, who is losing the money? Someone is losing the money, right? If they are making this much money, someone is losing the money. Who are these people who are losing the money? So you need to adapt. And this is where AI comes in. This is where AI absolutely comes in. Now we are going to do a lot of things in AI. Okay. So, and that is what we will do. But I want to, you know, show you guys hint, a little glimpse of AI. Can I show you that? A quick glimpse of AI, of what AI can absolutely do. A quick glimpse of AI. Yes. Okay, how many of you don't know coding? How many of you have don't know any bit of coding? Don't know not from a coding background? Just drop in a me in the chat. Don't know coding. Okay, don't know coding. Okay, what if I tell you you don't have to write a single line of code and you will be able to download like anything and everything possible? What do I mean by download? You guys have heard of historical data? Okay, let's go back. You guys know what backtesting is, right? I explained to you guys backtesting. All these backtesting strategies I showed you today. How will you test it? You need data for it, right? For example, if you're a doctor, okay, and you are trying to find the history of a patient, okay. If you're trying to find the history of a patient, would you not look at the patient's like historical birth, like historical medical reports? You will do that, right? You will want to look at the historical reports of the old reports. Yes. So here we need the historical data of stocks to be able to analyze it. Understood, everyone? We need to be able to know the historical data of stocks to be able to analyze it. Understood? Okay. Now, if we want to download the historical data, how many of you have downloaded historical data before? How many of you have downloaded historical data before? You have? Okay. You guys have downloaded it from NSC website, BSc website, and if you have not done it, no problem. I will show you today without writing a single line of code. You can download the historical data of any stock in India and the world. You want to see that? Let's see that today. Let's quickly see how we are able to do that. Okay, super. So first we will be using something called this prompt. Okay, so we just have to copy the prompt. Okay, I will be sharing this prompt with you. You copy the prompt, you go to Chat GPT. Okay, anything you can go to Chat GPT, you can go to Claude. You guys name any others. Let's see how many of you know other, uh, you know, yeah, Perplexity, correct. Gemini, Grok, Copilot, correct. DeepSeek, correct. Yes. So all of you know that the many of them. Okay, so you can take this prompt and go to anywhere. Okay, so I'm using ChatGPT. Okay, so I will copy this. Very simply copy this. Come to ChatGPT and paste it. Okay, everyone clear with this? Everyone clear with this? You don't have to use 4.5. You can use a free version. I'm telling you, it'll work in free version also. Okay. Now, we have to change the name. Okay. So let's do it for Nifty because it's easier. Let's do it for Nifty. Okay. Everyone can see I have changed the name to Nifty. Okay. You can change the name to SBI, ITC. You can do anything. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay. I have changed to Nifty. Now I can download for how many years do you want to download? 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years? How many years do you want to download? Five, five, seven, 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 10, seven. Seven करते हैं because it's some are saying 10 and some are saying 5. Let's do in between 7. ठीक है? Because today also we did for 7. Let's do for 7 years. Okay. So what are the two things that we change, guys? The name and the time. Okay. The name and the time. Okay. Everyone clear, nothing else. Otherwise, we copied, pasted it, and we change the name and the time. Yes. Okay. Then simple, we run it. Okay. Simple, we run it. Okay. Once you let it run, you will get a code for it. Let's wait for the code. And once we have the code, we should be able to get the output. Okay. It is doing the coding work for us, as complex or as easy it may seem. All we need is the code. Okay. So it is done, guys. The code is pretty much done. We have the output. What do we need now? Explanation, all this is given, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Everyone drop in a yes if you have followed till now. Drop in a yes if you followed till now. Yes. So here we have the code. I have copied it. This is the code that we have. Simple. Okay. Now, the next part is Pratik, what do I do with the code? Correct? What do I do with the code? That's the next question everyone has. What do I do with the code? Okay. Let's see. Very simple. Okay. You go to your browser. Okay. You go to your browser and search for Google Colab. Okay. So let's say you go here, search for Google Colab. Okay. Everyone, Google Colab. This is what will come. Give me a thumbs up if you have understood this. Google Colab. Yes. Okay. Search for Google Colab. You will get the first link. Click on the first link and you will have Google Colab open. Okay. You will have Google Colab open. Okay. Now I want to go from a different account. So let me just do it. So once you have this opened, you can basically, you will have Google Colab open and you will have something like this. How many of you have followed that you will have something like this? Simple. Go to Google Colab, you will have something like this. Okay. Okay. Now comes the next part. Okay. Comes the next part. Can you see a connect button on the right side, right top corner? Connect button. Connect button. Yes. Yes. Connect button here. Okay. We will click on the connect button and you will see connecting. You will see connecting. Okay. So once, can you see the green tick? Come here, connected. Green tick, connected. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. Chalo. Now we click on this plus code here. Plus code. Click on it. And we will have this page. Okay. So I will repeat it very simply again. Very simply, we go to Google Colab, search for Google Colab, click on Google Colab. We will have this page which opens, connect it, and then we have this place where we can come and paste our code. So we'll copy this code from here and we will paste it here. Clear, everyone? Understood? Give me a thumbs up or a yes if you guys have understood. Okay. Do you want me to repeat through the whole thing again quickly? Do you want me to repeat through the whole thing again quickly, or you have understood? Understood? Once more quickly? Okay, chalo. So we have a prompt. We have a prompt. We will copy the prompt. Okay, we will copy the prompt paste the prompt to ChatGPT, change the names. Okay. We have changed to Nifty and 7 years. We will get the code. We will copy the code, go to Google Colab, and we'll paste the code. Okay. Manisha ji, you can use Jupyter Notebook also. Okay. ठीक है? Done? Everyone clear with this? We will be giving you the step by step also, the prompts and everything. Do not worry. Okay. Then once we have this code from ChatGPT ने code लिखा हमारे लिए, and then we have this, we will press this play button here. When we press this play button here, it is going to execute and it is going to say what? Can you see this? 1 of 1 completed. Can you see this written here? From 3rd August 2018 to 1st August 2025, data we have. We have downloaded 7 years of data. Complete. Now we will see that we go to files on the left side and we will see this. Okay, we will see this Nifty historical. This has come. Okay, very simply, we will download this file. When we download this file, let's open this file and we will be able to see the. Can you guys see that from 3rd August 2018 up to how much of data we have? 7 years. 7 years of data. Amazing, right? We have been able to download data. We have been able to download data without writing a single line of code. You can do this with SBI. You can do this with anything. Okay. This is the power of things. Shiv Bhaskar says this is next level. How many of you are amazed about it? Okay. Someone is asking about the accuracy. Okay. Let's look at it. Okay. Let's look at it. Everyone can see today. Yes, thing is yesterday is what? What's the thing yesterday? 31st. What's the thing yesterday? 31st. What's the price? 24,642. 24,642. 31st of July. Yes, 24,642. Quickly type in the chat if you can see this, which is marked here. 24,642. Yes, okay. We can go to the chart and we can very simply actually see that what was the price. Okay, so I will show you yesterday's price of Nifty and we will be able to be clear about it. Okay, this is today's price, 31st price. Let's see. Nifty, we will look at Nifty. We're launching the chart. We'll look at the daily chart of Nifty. Okay, what was the price of it here? Nifty price, closing price, right? So this is the power. This is the power of all of the data is absolutely accurate. This is the power of. Now, what's the next question that you guys have? What's the next question that you guys have? Pratik, is data ka kare to kya kare? Correct? What do I do with this data? Crazy stuff. Okay, crazy stuff. So we have basically right now seen the data. Tomorrow we are going to analyze the data. How many of you have heard of the term data analyst? How many of you have heard of the term data analyst? How many of you? Okay, so tomorrow all of you are going to become data analyst. And how many of you believe that that is going to be true? I will show you how we have taken this data, na Excel sheet. We will do anectomy, dissectomy of this data without writing a single line of code. Without writing a single line of code to what I've shown you today. Okay, so before I move on and before I have, Adi also has some important things to share with us. Can I just quickly go through what we have covered till now? Quickly till now, and then we'll go to next part. Yes. Okay. So first, we have understood breakout. We have understood why, following just random information, TV not going to work. At the end of the day, your government broker becomes rich, not you. Give me a yes if that is true. The broker and the government becomes rich and no one else, right? Excluding the noise, automating the system, and killing the risk. How many of you remember killing the risk, the 70-30 system? So all of these strategies that we covered are not going to be useful unless you are able to protect your wealth, right? Let's say you start trading and you grow your wealth. Okay, everyone. Strategy, you start making money. How do you protect that wealth? How do you protect that wealth? Only that gets you financial prosperity. For that, I know one person. For that, I know one person, that is Aditya, who has been able to absolutely himself to become financially prosperous. And that is because of certain things that he's going to share with us right now, which is absolutely going to open a different perspective. So people think just strategy is enough. I'm going to make money. But these things are equally very, very important. Adi,
So guys, before we even move into that, how many of you are absolutely mind blown by the sort of learnings which Pratik sir has shared with us today? Absolutely mind blown. I was fully glued to my screen throughout the last couple of hours, and even though I know all of these concepts, I was learning the way that the way that he has simplified each and every single thing. It is absolutely super easy to understand. How many of you agree with me on this? That even if we had zero knowledge about stock market, the sort of learning that he has given us right now, the sort of confidence you might be having, I can just imagine that, because I have been in your position. How many of you feel 100% confident after just attending 2 hours of today's session? A lot of confidence within us. Yes, a lot of confidence. Yes. And guys, the best part, it was not all a very rosy picture. I wanted you all to get a very realistic picture, and that is why the best trader which I have ever known in my life, I wanted Pratik sir to give you a realistic picture of things. How many of you understood the concept of probability which Pratik sir told us, that it is not all rosy? You cannot have 100% of trades go profitable. If someone is promising you that, run away from that person. You need to believe in the power of probability, in the power of systems. Type in P in the chat box if you now understand the power of probability. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect. Now continuing, that discussion, guys, tell me, why are we doing all of this for? Okay, why are we learning all about data, about AI from me, from my, from the entire team? Why are we learning about stock market? Why are we doing all of this? Why are we going in, in our job day in, day out, working hard, and, doing all of this for? What is the end objective over here? Guys, I want everyone's attention on the screen right now. Can I have everyone's attention on the screen right now? Because what I'm going to be covering next is super important for for your financial journey. Yes, yes. Everyone's attention on the screen. So tell me, why are we doing all of this for? Why are we working hard every single day? What is the end objective? It is financial prosperity, correct? Make money, yes, etc. Wealth, etc. Correct. But ultimately, it is financial prosperity. How many of you agree with me on this? We are doing all of this for financial prosperity. And guys, tell me, when did you last hear from a person to give you knowledge about financial prosperity, from the person who has actually achieved financial prosperity? Have you heard from this sort of a person anywhere in the recent past? All these financial gurus which are there on the YouTube, etc. Do you think these people have actually achieved financial prosperity themselves? Then how are these people actually giving gyan or knowledge on financial prosperity? All of these are bookish knowledge, and I really just I really do not appreciate that sort of content at all. Okay, so guys, this is not to boast about myself, but I can say that at my age, I have achieved some bit of financial prosperity for myself. Okay, I have made a net corpus of more than 25 crores. I have been able to do something like that, but I started off just like you. I started off with a very meager job, and I built my way up here. Okay, by starting to invest 2,000 rupees per month, and you can also do that. but the end objective is financial prosperity itself. Now, at this particular stage, I can actually go ahead and share you the most important keys to financial prosperity, which no financial guru, no financial baba will, would be, revealing it all. So do you want me to go ahead and share you all the important keys to financial prosperity? Very, very important for you to understand in order to actually become financially prosperous. Do you want me to go ahead and share that? Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. Guys, the number one key to financial prosperity is to basically trade along with your job or with your business using profitable strategies that you have made for yourself. Okay, for that, you need to learn how to make strategies of your own. Those strategies will actually yield you money, will make you profitable. Imagine you making profitable strategies of your own. Once you are able to do that, what do you think? What will be the end outcome of that? What do you think? What will be the end outcome of actually you being able to make profitable strategies of your own? You will be able to make money of your own. Absolutely correct. A lot of correct answers in the chat box. You will be able to make money of your own. Tell me, is there any other way to make additional money every single month? Is there any other way? There is no other way. Guys, can you trade your time for more money? Can you trade your time for more money? 9 to 5, I am doing a job. I'll trade more of my time. I'll do 2 extra hours. I'll do one more job for earning extra amount of money every single month. Can you do that? You cannot do that. Can you do freelancing? Of course you can do that, but it is very, very difficult to earn consistent amount of money from freelancing every single month. So how do you actually go about making money, extra money every single month? By actually trading along with your job using profitable strategies, just like the ones we learned yesterday, just like the ones we learned today. Okay, so that is key 1 to financial prosperity. Type in K1 in the chat box if you're aligned with me on the first key to financial prosperity. Yes, aligned with me. Now, once you start making this extra amount of money every single month, what do you do with this amount of money? This extra amount of money that you're making every single month, what do you do with it? Absolutely correct. You use that money in order to decrease your liabilities and increase your assets. What do I mean? You use this extra amount of money in order to clear your loans faster and invest that extra amount of money in order to grow your corpus. Okay, and we saw an example about it yesterday as well. What was the example? Guys, if we are taking a home loan of 80 lakh rupees anywhere in India at this rate of interest for 25 years, etc., you can see that the EMI, okay, we were able to save 30 lakh rupees of ours, 30 lakh rupees, and 5 years, 4 months of our life, where we do not have to wake up and worry about, paying off the EMIs for this particular month. Okay, that was great, right? So basically, what exactly are we trying to do? By earning this extra amount of money, we are clearing our loans faster and investing that extra money in order to do what? In order to actually grow our money, in order to grow our corpus, grow our assets, increase our assets and decrease our liabilities. So how many of you are aligned with me on key number 2 and you understand the importance of key number 2? That once you start making extra money along with profitable trading strategies, you use that money in order to invest that extra money in order to increase your assets and decrease your liabilities as well, which in turn will help you grow your money. So that is key number 2. Now, what is key number 3? Once you make more money, once you grow more money, you should learn how to keep money for yourself as well. And how do you do that? By knowing the secrets that only the top 1% know. Guys, I can tell you with confidence in writing that there are secrets which the top 1% knows, which the remaining 99% people don't even know about, via which they are able to actually legally save taxes, via which they are able to keep their money to themselves. Okay, I'll give you a very simple example. Everyone here has heard of FDs or you have done FDs, correct? Agree with me? Yes, you have done FDs for yourself. Yes. Now, when we do an FD, the amount of interest that we earn from a FD, what will be the taxation on that? It will be the same taxation as, the same taxation as which you are giving every single year. Let's say you fall in a 30% tax bracket. Okay. Let's say you fall in a 30% tax bracket. So any interest that you earn from FDs this particular financial year, what is the tax that you'll be paying on it? It will be 30% itself. Agree with me? Yes. Yes, even if you don't know about it, I'm sharing you, you will have to pay the same taxes as the tax bracket that you fall on. Okay, so if it is 30% for you, it will be 30% itself. Now, if you want to earn similar amount of interest as an FD, like approximately 7%, there are so many arbitrage funds which are out there for which the interest that you earn on these arbitrage funds, do you know that you just have to pay 12.5% as taxes on those sort of interest? How many of you are mind blown by this, that by this simple secret which is out there, you are being able to save 17.5% taxes straight over there in a very legal manner? Absolutely mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. And guys, there are so many secrets which these top 1% people are keeping to themselves, which you should be knowing in order to keep your money. How many of you truly understand the importance of this third key, which is to keep your money with yourself? Very important. I'll give you more examples. Wait, I'll give you more examples. Let's talk about the Ambani brothers. Let's talk about the Ambani brothers. Okay, both of these brothers received the best sort of education, had the same sort of learning, everything was happening equal for them. Okay, both of these brothers started different companies. One of them is right now the richest person in Asia, one of the richest person in the world as well. One of them, struggled a lot with their finances, struggled a lot with their company. So one person was able to keep their money, make money, and grow money as well. So keeping money, again, very important. Okay, let's talk about more examples. Let's talk about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, even after earning this much amount of fame, this much amount of money, do you know that Michael Jackson once got bankrupt even after earning millions and billions of dollars? How many of you are truly shocked, knowing about this, that Michael Jackson, even after earning this much amount of money, got bankrupt? Why so? Because he was not able to keep his money to himself. And that is why this key number 3 is also very important. Okay, all of these 3 keys, making more money, growing more money, and keeping more money, very important for you to become financially prosperous. Now guys, but tell me, are we here in order to become financially prosperous, or do you think money is the end outcome that we are looking for? Do you think money is the end outcome that we are looking for in our life? Ki we are here to make more money, grow more money, keep more money, and this is the end outcome that I am looking for in my life. Is that the case for you? That is definitely not the case. As you all agree in the chat box, a lot of you agree in the chat box that this is not the end outcome. Money is extremely important, but it is not the end outcome we are looking for. What are we looking for? We are actually looking for a fulfilled life. Okay, we are actually looking for a fulfilled life, and money is one of the most important ways. It is one of the most important means via which we can reach a fulfilled life. How many of you agree with this particular concept, that money is an extremely important means for you to have in order to actually reach a fulfilled life? Money is not the end destination that we are looking for. It is the means via which we can reach a fulfilled life, and fulfilled life is the end outcome that we are looking for. Exactly correct. You all agree with me, fully agree with me on this. Yes. So in order to become financially prosperous and have a fulfilled life, there is one more key which is very important. Tell me, what is that one more key which is very important for us to actually reach a fulfilled life, the end outcome, which is the fulfilled life? What is it? It is the time to spend that money. How many of you agree with me that if we don't have this time to spend that money, let's say we are busy 24 hours a day, and if we have 100 crore rupees in our bank account, what will you do with that money? What will you exactly do with that money? Will you be able to go on vacations? Will you be able to, go on drives with your family? Will you be able to do anything with that money if you don't have a single time to spend that money, a single hour to spend that money? You won't be able to. Okay. So always remember, fulfilled life is the end outcome that we are looking for, and money is the means to achieve that. And, once you're, so that is why the fourth key is very important. It is the time to spend that money. So what are the 4 keys? It is make more more money, grow more money, keep more money, and having the time to spend that money. And guys, once you are able to achieve all of these four keys to financial prosperity plus a fulfilled life, you will be able to go from the 99% people in the entire world who keep running the corporate rat race. These 99% people keep running the corporate rat race right from the age of 20, 22, when they start off with their first job, till the age of 55, 60, 65, whatever the case is, till retirement. They keep running the corporate rat race without being able to actually achieve financial independence. This is the sad truth. I'm very, yeah, I should not be saying this, but I just want, as I mentioned yesterday, I want to be absolutely blunt with you all. This is the hard reality which is there. How many of you agree with me on this? How many of you agree with me on this, that this is the hard reality, that 99% people in India, in the entire world, they just try to achieve financial prosperity, fulfilled life, but they are never able to do so. They keep running the corporate rat race without an end to that race, in hope that they will achieve financial independence, but they are never able to do that. Okay, so once you master these four keys, which is making more money, growing more money, keeping more money, and having the time to spend money, you will be able to go from that 99% people in the entire world trying to achieve financial prosperity to actually the top 1% people in the world who achieve financial prosperity and a fulfilled life as well. Okay, these top 1% people are actually the ones who are able to achieve financial independence in their life. Okay, financial independence. Type in a FI in the chat box if you now understand the meaning of this top 1% financially independent people, which everyone in the world keeps talking about. Okay, guys, being among one of these top 1% financially independent people who have a financially prosperous life and a fulfilled life can actually help you to achieve your goals. What are these goals? You could have a goal of retiring early and quitting your job. How many of you feel that being one of these top 1% financially independent people can actually help you to retire early and quit your job? Me? How many of you feel that being one of these top 1% financially independent people can help you to buy your dream house and a dream car for yourself? Okay, it can help you to provide your children the best education which money can buy, be it in Ireland, be it in US, be it in UK, be it in Australia. It can help you go on multiple family vacations, both domestic and international, every single year. It can help you give your family the best life which money can buy and take care of all their wants. It can help you clear your loans faster and be absolutely debt free as well. It can actually help you do what you truly want to do, not just things that pay good money. How many of you understand that being one of these top 1% financially independent people can help you achieve all of these goals, or the top number one goal which you have set for yourself? Truly understand it? Yes, yes. So if you truly understand it, the question that I have for you is, how many of you want to be among this top 1% of financially independent people? And when I ask this question, I truly want to understand, truly want it. Like, how many of you are absolutely committed to be among this top 1% financially independent people, and you will do whatever it takes in order to be among these top 1% people? Yes, yes. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you would be having this question because I read through your forms yesterday. A lot of you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s as well. So a lot of you would be having this particular question. Aditya, is now too late? How many of you have this question? Is now too late? Yes, if you have this particular question, guys, my simple answer to you is, it's never too late. The best time to start was yesterday. Okay, I'll be honest with you. The best time to start was yesterday. You have missed the best time. But what is the next best time to start? What is the next best time to start? It is today. Absolutely correct. Okay, the best time to start was yesterday. We know, all of us know that we missed that best time to start, which was yesterday. But what is the next best time to start? It is today. It is today. Okay, so the sooner that you understand this concept, it will be more clearer to you. It is never too late. And guys, I believe that with the right learning and mentorship, you can achieve your goal at any given age, be it your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s as well. How many of you truly agree to this particular statement, that with the right learning and mentorship, you can achieve your goal at any age? Agree? Yes, absolutely agree. Yes, 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 yes. Agree to you, Aditya. Yes. So guys, if you agree to this particular statement, let me go ahead and ask you a question. Okay. How would it be? Okay. How would it be if there was a program beyond the 4 days of FFA? Okay. How would it be if there was a mentorship program, a hand-holding program beyond the 4 days of FFA, in which you would be learning absolutely everything to become financially independent top 1% people? Okay. By mentorship program, handholding program, I mean by mentorship by people like Rahul sir, by people like Prateek sir, by people like me. So how would it be if there was a mentorship program beyond the 4 days of FFA, something like this? Awesome. AMB, MB, MB, MB. God heard me. Superb. Okay. So this is, and by absolutely everything, I mean all the 4 keys to financial prosperity and fulfilled life, which is making more money, growing more money, keeping more money, and having the time to spend that money as well. Okay. Absolutely everything. So, okay, how would it be if there was such a mentorship program? Drop in a beyond in the chat box if you would like to be part of such a hand holding program, such sort of a mentorship program beyond the 4 days of FFA program as well. Beyond, 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 beyond. Super. Amazing. Guys, at this point of time, I have, okay, let me go ahead and tell you something. I have 3,793 people. 3,793 people who are attending this particular call right now. Okay, 3,793. Out of that, I already have 2,300 beyonds in the chat box. Already 2,300 plus beyonds in the chat box. How many of you are mind blown looking at this particular number? Out of 3,793 people, 2,300 beyonds already, and beyonds are completely flooding in my chat box. Okay. And guys, we are absolutely thrilled. Me, Rahul sir, Kachave, Prateek sir, all of us are absolutely thrilled that we were able to cater to you, all 3,800 of you, all 3,793 of you in the 4-day FFA program. We were able to share the sort of learnings that we had prepared for you. And, it's going to be an absolute banger for all of you. Okay. And, we are absolutely thrilled. We are overjoyed with it. Okay. And we would also like to help all of you. We would absolutely like to help all of you, handhold you, mentor you in order to make you go from this 99% people to the top 1% people in the world. How many of you would like our help, my help, Rahul sir help, Prateek sir help? Basically by help, I mean hand-holding, mentorship. How many of you would like our help in order to become among this top 1% financially independent people? Me. Okay, I see a lot of me's in the chat box. And guys, we would absolutely love to do so. But how many of you understand this particular thing as well, that it is physically impossible for me, for Rahul sir, for Prateek sir to handhold you, to mentor you, to guide you, to handhold basically all 3,700 people over here? How many of you understand that it is physically impossible because there are just 24 hours in a day? It is just absolutely physically impossible to do that for 3,700 people. Understand it? Yes. Okay. So if you understand this, so what does it mean? Like, to all 3,700 of you, we were able to cater in the 4-day FFA program. But in order to handhold you, mentor you, guide you personally, and make you among the top 1% financially independent people, there is an inner circle program beyond the 4 days of FFA program. Okay, an inner circle program beyond the 4 days of FFA program by people like Rahul sir, Prateek sir, by me, where I have been able to convince Rahul sir and Prateek sir to have 100 people. Okay, to have 100 people who will be hand-holded and personally guided by Rahul sir and Prateek sir. How many of you would want to be a part of an inner circle like this? Me. What is the inner circle I am talking about? Guys, I am talking about the Inner Circle Legacy Wealth Builder Life Coaching Program. The Inner Circle Legacy Wealth Builder Life Coaching Program. How many of you want to be a part of this Inner Circle program? Want to be a part of this Inner Circle program? Yes. I see my chat box absolutely flooded with a lot of me's. Guys, let me go ahead and break it to you that not everyone can be a part of this inner circle. Repeating it again, not everyone can be a part of this inner circle. What does it mean? That guys, in order to be a part of this inner circle program, where 3,800 people are attending, 2,400 people have already registered beyond in the chat box. It is not possible for us to take everyone. Okay, so in order to be a part of this inner circle program, you need to qualify for it. You need to qualify for it. Now, you might be having this particular question in your mind, Aditya, how do I qualify for it? Guys, you qualify for it by actually applying for it. Okay, by actually applying for it. Okay, and even before I share the application link with y'all, let me go ahead and make one thing very, very clear, that this particular program, we only want people who are fully committed towards achieving financial freedom. Okay, fully committed, and they have a whatever it takes attitude. That is the sort of people we are looking for, even before we share the application form. So only apply if you are someone who is fully committed. Type in a WIT in the chat box if you're someone who is fully committed and have a whatever it takes attitude in order to be a part of this inner circle program. WIT, fully committed. Fully committed, Aditya. WIT, whatever it takes. Yes, WIT. Okay. So if you're someone who has this whatever it takes attitude, you are fully committed towards achieving financial freedom and getting hand holding and mentorship from people like Rahul sir, Prateek sir, and me. Guys, here is the application link for you to be applying to the Legacy Wealth Builder Inner Circle program, where you'll be learning everything about equity, stock market trading, FNO trading, and multi-bagger investing from us, that too with the help of AI, to generate legacy wealth for yourself right from basics. Guys, legacy wealth for yourself. Okay, it is suitable for beginners as well as experienced, because we'll be teaching everything from scratch and handhold you and guide you personally. Okay, now how do you be a part of this particular program? By actually applying for it, as I mentioned. So guys, I'm going ahead and sharing the application link with y'all. Just go ahead and scan this particular QR code or go to the link which my team member has shared in the chat box. Okay, go for it. I'll open the form. I'll wait for 15 seconds and then I'll show to you how you can apply for this particular form as well. Guys, I want you all to apply this particular form. Okay, apply for this particular program very, very nicely, because this is the only way that you can qualify for this particular program. So once you have scanned, type in a done in the chat box so that I can show to you how you need to fill up this particular form in order to qualify yourself. Done, done, done. Yes, link is shared in the chat box. You can go over there or you can scan this QR code as well. Done, 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 done. Chalo, let me go ahead and show to you now how you can be, how you can qualify for this particular program. Okay, so once you go to this particular form link, again, a robot is asking us whether we are a robot or not. So let us confirm that we are not a robot. So once we do that, guys, here is the step 2 to apply for qualifying to become part of Legacy Wealth Builder Inner Circle program. So let us go ahead and fill in all the details. Okay, firstly, we'll fill in our name over here. Okay, let's fill in your name, whatever your name is, you can fill in over here. Okay, show the QR code once again. Let me show it once again. 5 seconds. Guys, giving you 5 seconds, scan it. Then I'll show to you again, how to fill it. Okay, chalo, let me go ahead with it again. So firstly, enter your full name. Then enter your date of birth. Whatever your date of birth is, mine is 15th of May, 1996. So I'll fill in that. Then what is your email address? Okay, just mention whatever your email address is. So mine is this, so I'll mention that. Then how have you achieved financial independence for yourself and made enough money that can fulfill all your dream goals? For maximum of us, the answer would be no. We have not achieved financial independence. So you can mark it as a no. Okay. If you selected no in the above question, basically, if you're someone who has not been able to achieve financial independence, then what is stopping you from achieving financial independence and fulfilling all your goals? Guys, I want your all honesty over here. If it is lack of knowledge, you can mention lack of knowledge over here. If you think it is lack of knowledgeable mentors, you can mention over here lack of knowledgeable / helpful mentors. If that is the case for you, you can mention over here. Whatever the case is, you need to mention what exactly is the reason. If you're someone who has been dependent on YouTube videos which have not been fruitful, you can mention that. Okay, so just just be honest over here. Why do you think you are someone who has not been able to achieve financial independence? If you selected yes, if you're someone who actually achieved financial independence, you can mention your details over here, but for maximum of us the answer would be no, so we can skip this particular question. Okay, now do you have a whatever it takes attitude? Okay, do you have a whatever it takes attitude needed to make monthly profits from trading and are ready to work towards getting financially free in the next few years? Guys, as I mentioned, not everyone can be a part of this program. So if someone does not have a whatever it takes attitude, we are asking this question upfront itself. Okay, so if you're someone who has a whatever it takes attitude, drop in a yes over here, okay, in this particular question, and let's move to the next question. Then, why do you want to join the LWB Inner Circle live coaching for equity trading, FNO trading, and multi-bagger investing? Basically, what is the end outcome that you have in your mind? What is the goal that you have set for yourself? If it is to buy your own house, buy my own house, then you can type in that. If it is to provide yourself for your family, you can mention that. Or if it is to clear all your loans, you can mention that. If it is to get an early retirement, how many of you feel that you would actually go ahead and get an early retirement for yourself if you had enough amount of money this particular year itself? Okay, I'm sure a lot of us would actually go ahead and do that for ourselves. Okay, but I want you all to actually go ahead and drop in an honest answer over here. What is the end outcome that you have over here? Okay, then from this particular program, then why do you believe Aditya's, Pratik sir and Rahul sir are the right mentors to help you achieve your income goals? It is because how easy they make all the concepts for each and everyone, like how we learned about options trading strategy as well in such an easy manner, which people take hours or days in order to understand. We were able to do that in a matter of minutes. Or is it because the sort of AI in trading knowledge which Pratik sir, Rahul sir have, which hardly anyone in the world, not just India, hardly anyone in the world has? Okay, you can mention whatever the case is for you. Then guys, very, very important question. Okay, one of the most important question, I'm telling it to you upfront itself. Why should we select you for the LWB Inner Circle live coaching program? Okay, tell us about your background, your struggles, and your willingness to change the way you and your family live. Guys, very, very important question, because out of all the 3,700 people who are attending right now, okay, as I mentioned, there are 100 slots only in the LWB Inner Circle live coaching program. So why should we select you? Why do you think you are a qualified, eligible person to be a part of this particular Inner Circle program? Just mention your honest why over here. Write it in details, will be a very, very important question. Okay, once you do that, mention what is your monthly income goal right now. If what is your monthly income right now, not your goal, what is the present monthly income that you have? It is, if it is 50,000 to 75,000, you can mention that. If it is 3 lakh to 5 lakh, you can mention that. If it is 10 lakh plus per month, you can mention that as well. Then what is your monthly income goal from stock market trading in the next 1 year itself? What is the goal that you have set for yourself? If it is 50,000 to 75,000, you can mention that. If it is 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh, you can mention that. If it is 2 plus per month, you can mention that. And then what is your WhatsApp linked phone number? Why is it so important? Because guys, we will be WhatsApping to you and emailing to you. It is very important that you put in your email address correctly as well, because we'll be WhatsApping to you, emailing to you that by tomorrow afternoon 2 p.m. that whether you are someone who has been shortlisted for the program or you are someone who has not been shortlisted or basically rejected via your application form. Okay, so mention your original WhatsApp number over here. Once you do all of this, click on submit so that you are someone who has been able to submit your application into the form. Guys, let me go ahead and put in a 3-minute timer. Okay, let me go ahead and put in a 3-minute timer. Okay, I'll do that. So I'm giving you all 3 minutes. Go ahead and fill your application to this particular program. Okay, and type in applied. Okay, type in applied in the chat box if you're someone who has applied into the program. Okay, I see so many people who have already applied. Let me take a screenshot of the same. So many people who have already applied. That is superb, and my chat box is absolutely flooding with a lot of applies. Okay, details of the program, guys, all details of the program, what will be the duration, how will it happen, etc., etc., what will be the fee structure, all of these details will be shared to you in tomorrow's session. But before that, right now, your objective, okay, right now, your objective should be to get selected into the program, because even if you want to, you cannot be a part of the program. How many of you understand it that even if you want to, everyone cannot be a part of this particular program? Right now you need to actually go ahead and qualify yourself into this program. And what is the way that you can actually qualify yourself into this particular program? By applying for it and writing in a good application form, which we'll be reviewing overnight. Okay, I think this is enough amount of time that I'm giving to you in order to apply for this particular program. So apply for it. Once you apply for it, type in applied in the chat box so that I know that you are someone who is applied. Okay, we'll be reviewing all the applications overnight, and by tomorrow 2 p.m. you will be getting a WhatsApp and an email from us letting you know whether you are someone who has been shortlisted or someone who has been rejected. Okay, applied. I can see so many people who have applied. Yes, right now just focus on that. Don't focus on the details of the program, because there is very high likelihood that you don't get selected itself. That is why just focus on your application. Write a very good application so that we can shortlist you, and then we'll be sharing all details of the program in tomorrow's session. Okay. So many more people who have applied, successfully applied. Perfect. Applied. Perfect. Applied. Perfect. Okay. How much time remaining, guys? Last 30 seconds remaining. Please go ahead and apply for it. Okay, then we'll be moving on to the next thing for the day, where we'll be sharing you all the resources that we have used today. We'll be, doing a small task together. We'll be summarizing everything for the day, and we'll be basically marking everything for the day as well. Okay, so many people who have already applied. That is superb. That is awesome, guys. Okay, apply for it so that we can go through your applications and actually shortlist you basis on your applications. Okay, awesome, amazing, superb, guys, superb. Okay, now let us go ahead and quickly, before we share all resources for day 2, whatever we use, the prompts and everything that we use today, let us go ahead and summarize everything for the day. Okay, let us go ahead and summarize everything for the day. Pratik sir, would you like to go ahead and take a quick summary of everything for day 2?
Yeah, okay. You want me to share my screen or?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay. So, guys, I know we covered a lot of things, and I want to take the time and go through it properly with you guys. So I'll just share my screen. Let me know when you guys can see it. You guys can see it? Yes? Yeah, okay. Okay. So, let's do it. Okay, so first we learned and understood how breakout works. So drop in a yes if you guys remember what this breakout, the concept of simple breakout. Yes, yes. Okay, you guys saw how accurate back testing results, so that you just don't follow on random news and information and telegram, all of that. You don't follow all of that. Understood the difference between information versus wisdom. Yes. Okay. Superb. You guys understood the concept of layering and probabilities to increase your returns. How many of you were like amazed by, understanding the concept that, just probabilities ka game hai. It is not about just adding one thing and everything becomes perfect. It is adding little things which increases the odds, increases your performance, and that is good enough. Yes. Mind blown. Amazing. Superb. Perfect. You guys remember the 3 layers that we applied? First layer, 6-month breakout. Second layer, the volume, twice the average volume. And third is RSI. Remember that? Yes, perfect. RSI is God. Remember that? Okay. You guys understood how having a 30%, you guys remember how from 100 rupees in 38, 40 years, it can be 61 lakhs. What is the game, guys? Consistency is the game. Consistency is the game here, not just something, okay? Then we used charting to understand how to do it. Yes. Then how many of you enjoyed the stock option strategy where we only used RSI, we didn't use anything else? How many of you felt that you never thought that RSI could be people who know a bit of trading never realize RSI one indicator and we can use it in so many ways? And this is just again something which I thought would be, really eye-opening. And you saw how we have used RSI to just catch that momentum. So we want it to go up, but we don't want it to go that up, right? So we have found a stock Cipla where we had bought an option for 36 rupees and that has become 75, right? So that's the power of option trading done in a systematic manner. Remember when the target was and what the stop loss was? What was the target? RSI. If when RSI reaches 75, when RSI reaches 75 is the target. When RSI goes, if RSI goes below 50 is the stop loss. Okay, happy? Okay, super. What did we do next? We uncovered the 70-30 rule. How many of you felt that this was like the underdog learning today? The 70-30, the fact that consistency matters, strategy is important. But if you don't follow through, if you don't apply the strategy, there's no point. It was amazing, eye opener. You guys like the concept of SIP where you felt that if it happens automatically, only then we are our worst enemies, right? We are our worst enemies. Yes, and that is something which is important, right? And from where we understood the need for automation. How many of you enjoyed how we downloaded the Excel sheet without having to do any coding? Remember that? And what Adis explained to you guys about the three keys to financial prosperity, right? So all of these things. One, first of all, again, apologies for my internet connectivity. I hope it is better now. Give me a yes if it is better. Yes. Okay. Super. I mean, when everything is, when I've explained everything, it becomes better, right? But again, like I mentioned, today it was just, I think we have figured out a lot of things, important things. You have understood a lot of things. All of these things will be sharing with you. Okay. So what was the first thing that we'll share with you? The first thing that we'll share with you is the rich breakout scanner. Okay. The charting scanner where we are doing the volume and the RSI will be sending you the scanner so that every day you can click on the link and scan it. That's one thing. I will also be sharing with you the scanner for the stock option buying strategy. Okay, so that's the two resources you're going to get. You're also going to get PDF files explaining you exactly how to go do it step by step. Okay, guys, understood? You do the scan, run the scanner once a day, and you should be good to go. Tomorrow, where we come now is automation. So, whatever we have understood the strategy of scanning, tomorrow, again, when I go to what we'll cover tomorrow, we will mainly cover AI, right? How to automate, how to do all of those things. And we'll be analyzing data, all of those things that will be doing it. Okay. So, that's the agenda for thing. Day three, let me just quickly explain to you guys first, use the power of AI to supercharge, AI to create strategies, AI to backtest. Okay. This strategy that I created, right? We'll be creating it using AI. How many of you will be interested for that? Key charting say we did it, but we will be learning how to do it using AI. A lot of me's. Yes, yes. Interested? Not only that, you guys remember how I found like for each of those like before layering concepts, I did backtesting. How I did backtesting to know if it works or not. Imagine you can do it with a click of a button. You have an idea and you just test it if it's actually a profitable idea or not a profitable idea. Becomes awesome, right? Suddenly you have a lot of power in your hands. So we're going to be doing that also completely automate. So from start, what you have to do basically we'll learn, click one button, strategy starts, and it does all the work for us without writing a single line of code. And of course, the biggest surprise for all the passionate learners. How many of you are looking forward to tomorrow? Because I am, because if yesterday was something, if today was amazing, tomorrow is going to absolutely like explode. And you guys are going to feel that, wow, how have I come to here and what am I learning here?
Guys, how many of you have already booked your calendars for tomorrow 6:45 p.m.? How many of you have already booked your calendars? Yes, 6:45 p.m. we start off with some music, and then from 7 p.m. we'll starting off with the learnings for the day. But how excited are you for day 3? In fact, let me do one thing. Okay, let us do one exercise as we did yesterday. I'll pause my chat. Okay, I'll pause the chat. Guys, let us do this exercise again. Can you all do this exercise for me? Okay, can you all do this exercise together for me? It will just take 30 seconds. Can we all do it together? Yes? Chalo. Let's do it together. Okay, let me go ahead and pause my screen. I'll pause my screen and I'll take this video. Okay, guys. So what I'll do for the next 1 minute, I'll request you all to please ensure that you don't, you're not asking any questions, nothing like that. Okay, for the next 1 minute, I'll be just expecting you a feedback for day 1 and day 2. Okay, let me start off my video. So guys, so far you have attended day 1 and day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program. Today is 1st of August. How has the experience been for you so far? Can I know in the chat box, how has the experience for you been so far for regarding the day 1 and day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program? Amazing, super, mind-blowing, awesome, unrealistic, mind-blowing, AMB, eye-opener, excellent, superb, AMB, great, excellent, fabulous, fantabulous, AMB, powerful, superb, amazing. And guys, how excited are you regarding the day 3 of the session where we'll be learning all about the world of AI powered trading, how we can use AI to backtest strategies, to create strategies, to completely automate strategies, and how we can completely automate our entire trading journey. How excited are you for it tomorrow? Tomorrow, 2nd of August from 7 p.m. onwards. Excited, super excited, very excited, extremely excited, superb, amazing. That's it. Okay. Superb, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. It means the world to me. Okay. It really means the world to me. Now, moving on. Okay. What are the resources that we used in day 2? Guys, here is this, QR code for that. Requesting team member, please share the link as well in the chat box. Guys, here are all the resources, all the prompts, everything that we used in day 2. You can find it in the link which my team member has shared in the chat box, or you can scan this QR code for the same as well. Type in done in the chat box once you are done taking the resources, once you have scanned the QR code, saved the link, whatever the case is. Type in done once you have done that. Link already there in the chat box. Team, can you share the link once again? The day 2 link, yeah, day 2 resources link shared, guys, once again in the chat box. For people who mentioned to me towards the starting of the class, ki Aditya, can you share day 1 link as well? Guys, here are the resources that we used in day 1. Team, can you share day 1 resources link also once again in the chat box? Okay, day 1 resources link, guys, shared in the chat box, and here is the QR code for the same as well. Okay, QR code for the same as well. Will it be sent on WhatsApp? No, it won't be sent on WhatsApp. It is only and only for people who are attending it live here with me, with Rahul sir, with Prateek sir. For people who were not able to figure out the time in order to attend these, where I mentioned it that these 4 days are the most important. It's going to be the most important 4 days of your life. 10 years down the line, you will actually thank yourself. Okay, believe me, you will thank yourself that you attended these 4 days. So for people who have not been able to make out time for these 4 days, these resources are not for them. It is only and only for you people. Okay, so day 2 resources over here, day 1 resources over here. I hope that you have been able to take it, and more resources we'll be sharing tomorrow as well. Besides this, for people who are mentioning what is the last date in order to apply, till what time can I apply for the Legacy Wealth Builder Inner Circle Life Coaching Program, the qualification form. Guys, I'll request you all to please apply by midnight. Can I expect you all to please apply by midnight? Because me, Rahul sir, Prateek sir, our entire team will be going through all the applications overnight so that we can let you know whether you have been shortlisted by tomorrow 2 p.m. Can I expect you all to do it by today midnight, by 12 p.m., by 12 a.m.? Yes. Now, talking about day 2 attendance, for people who are talking about day 2 attendance, guys, we'll not be filling up a separate day 2 attendance form. We had filled up the form yesterday, right? Day 1 attendance form we had filled up yesterday, and we'll be taking the Zoom registration data today. While you entered into this particular class, you might have entered your Zoom registration details. We'll be using that in order to mark your day 2's attendance. Can I have a clear in the chat box if you're clear that how will day 2's attendance be marked? Yes, day 2's attendance clear. Day 2 resources I have already shared. Day 1 resources I have already shared. Now application form link right here in front of you all. You can apply by midnight. My request is apply by midnight so we can review the applications overnight. Okay. Guys, want to see how many people have applied so far? Do you want to see how many people have applied so far? Yes. Do you want to see? Let me go ahead and show it to you. Guys, this is the application link and this is the backend link. So far, I already have 2,103 people who have applied to the form already. 2,103 people. Right now, one more person applied. 2,104 people who have already applied. More and more people, I'm sure, will be applying overnight. So I'll be requesting all of you to apply by today midnight. Okay, my request is apply by today midnight so that we can review your applications overnight. Okay, you can see your own names over here as well. You can see your own names. So all of these people have been applying. Okay, so 2,109, 2,110 so far. Go ahead, apply for it by midnight. We'll be reviewing all the applications overnight. And I'm sure, we are going to be having a fantastic journey together for all the people who get shortlisted. Details of the program, as I mentioned, all details of the program we'll be sharing with you in tomorrow's session. Okay. And as I mentioned, guys, tomorrow is like we have designed all the sessions in such a manner. Day 1, how was day 1 for you all? How was day 1 for you all? Awesome. Amazing. Very good. Okay. Then day 2, do you think day 2 was better than day 1? I'm sure you would agree with me that day 2 was better than day 1. So guys, day 3 is going to be better than both day 1 and day 2 as well. We have designed the entire program in such a manner you will be absolutely mind blown by the end of day 3 tomorrow. Absolutely mind blown, because you will be seeing something like which you can only imagine in your dreams that something like this can happen. Okay, this sort of automation we'll be doing in tomorrow's session where AI will be actually pulling off trades on your behalf. That is the sort of learning we'll be having tomorrow. Now tell me, how many furthermore excited for tomorrow's session? Yes. So mark your calendar for tomorrow, 6:45 p.m. We'll be starting off with the learning at 7 p.m. sharp. All right. Clear. Marked attendance. Perfect. So with that, guys, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining in. See you tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. We'll listen to some music. 7 p.m. We'll be starting off with the class. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you so much, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Can't attend tomorrow, guys. I will not be able to help. If you have any commitment, please cancel it. Do it earlier in the day, postpone it, do whatever. As I have been mentioning time and again, these are the 4 most important days. You will thank yourself later that you attended. So if you think that something else is more important, then, I'm really sorry about it. But my suggestion to you would be just do whatever you have to attend, all 4 days of the program. Tomorrow, you do not have B10X classes. I've mentioned it already in the invite call. I mentioned it yesterday as well. Repeating it again. Tomorrow, you will not be having any sort of AI Career Accelerator classes. Only FFA, because FFA is a one-time opportunity for you. Okay. No other class tomorrow and day after as well. Normal AI Career Accelerator B10X classes will resume next Saturday. Day 2 attendance, I have already said we'll be marking via the Zoom registration and via the form that you filled yesterday. Okay. So there is no separate attendance form for day 2. Do not worry about it. Okay. Call my name, AG. Like, why, guys? AKA Kishornath, why do you ask me to call your name? I already told you 3,700 people are attending. I really don't like to do that. So I won't be doing it. Okay. Any further? Chalo. Bye bye. Good night. See you
Good night,
tomorrow.
everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Record.